Hello and welcome to Learn Something New, the channel where we explore interesting topics from around the world. In today's video, we are going to talk about the cost of living in Italy, one of the most popular and beautiful destinations in Europe. How much does it cost to live in Italy? What are the main expenses and how do they vary depending on the location and lifestyle? How does Italy compare to other countries in terms of living standards and quality of life? If you are curious to find out, stay tuned and let's dive into it. Italy is a country with a rich history, culture, cuisine and natural beauty. It attracts millions of tourists every year who want to experience its charm and diversity. But what if you want to live in Italy, not just visit it? How much money do you need to make ends meet and enjoy your life in this amazing country? Well, the answer is not so simple, because the cost of living in Italy depends on many factors, such as the city, the type of accommodation, the lifestyle, and the personal preferences of each person. However, according to some sources, the average cost of living in Italy for a single person is around €820 per month without rent, or €1,727 with rent. For a family of 4, the estimated monthly costs are €2,857 without rent, or €3,627 with rent. These costs include food, transportation, utilities, personal care, and entertainment. But these are just average figures, and they may not reflect your specific situation and needs. To give you a better idea of how much it costs to live in Italy, let's break down some of the main expenses and see how they vary depending on the location and lifestyle. The first and probably the biggest expense is rent. Renting an apartment or a house in Italy can be quite expensive, especially in the big cities and tourist areas. The rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can range from €300 in Palermo to €1,200 in Milan. The rent for a three-bedroom apartment in the same area can go from €600 in Palermo to €2,400 in Milan. Of course, you can find cheaper options if you look for accommodation outside the city center or in smaller towns and villages. You can also save money by sharing an apartment with other people or by renting a room instead of a whole apartment. The second major expense is food. Food is one of the joys of living in Italy, as you can enjoy its delicious and diverse cuisine. However, food can also be quite expensive, especially if you eat out often or buy imported or processed products. The average cost of food per person per month is around €250, but it can vary depending on your diet and habits. A meal in a cheap restaurant can cost around €10 per person, while a meal in a mid-range restaurant can cost around €25 per person. A coffee can cost around €1.50 and a beer can cost around €5. If you want to save money on food, you can cook at home using local and seasonal ingredients or shop at markets and discount stores. The third major expense is transportation. Transportation in Italy can be convenient and efficient, but also expensive and sometimes unreliable. The main modes of transportation are public transport, car, bike and walking. The cost of transportation depends on how often and how far you travel. The average cost of transportation per person per month is around €100, but it can vary depending on your location and lifestyle. A one-way ticket for public transport costs around €1.50, while a monthly pass costs around €37. A liter of gas costs around €1.80, while a new car costs around €27,000. A bike costs around €100, while walking is free. The fourth major expense is utilities. Utilities include electricity, gas, water, garbage collection, internet and phone. The cost of utilities depends on the size of your accommodation, the number of people living there, and your consumption habits. The average cost of utilities per month for an 85 square meter apartment is around €160. But it can vary depending on your location and lifestyle. Electricity costs around 20 cents per kWh, gas costs around 90 cents per cubic meter, water costs around €2 per cubic meter, and garbage collection costs around €20 per month. Internet costs around €28 per month for a 60 megabits per second plan, while a mobile phone plan with calls and 10 gigabytes of data costs around €15 per month. The fifth major expense is personal care. Personal care includes health, hygiene, beauty, and clothing. The cost of personal care depends on your health condition, your personal preferences, and your shopping habits. The average cost of personal care per person per month is around €100, but it can vary depending on your location and lifestyle. A visit to a private doctor costs around €100, while a visit to a public doctor is free or subsidized. A box of antibiotics costs around €12, while a cold medicine costs around €8. A haircut costs around €15 for men and €30 for women, while a manicure costs around €10. A pair of jeans costs around €77, while a summer dress costs around €32. The sixth major expense is entertainment. Entertainment includes leisure, culture, sports, and hobbies. The cost of entertainment depends on your interests, your hobbies, and your social life. The average cost of entertainment per person per month is around €150, but it can vary depending on your location and lifestyle. A movie ticket costs around €9, while a theater ticket costs around €25. A fitness club membership costs around €47 per month, while a tennis court rental costs around €20 per hour. A book costs around €15, while a video game costs around €60. A night out with friends can cost from €20 to €100 depending on where you go and what you do. So, as you can see, the cost of living in Italy can vary a lot depending on many factors. However, you can also see that Italy offers a lot of benefits and opportunities for those who want to live there. Italy has a high quality of life, a rich culture, a beautiful nature, and a friendly people. Italy also has a strong economy, a good education system, a universal health care system, and a low crime rate. Italy is also a member of the European Union, which means that you can travel freely and work easily in other countries. Of course, living in Italy also has some challenges and drawbacks. Italy has a high tax rate, a high unemployment rate, a high bureaucracy rate, and a high corruption rate. Italy also has some social and political problems, such as immigration, inequality, populism, and nationalism. Italy also has some environmental problems, such as pollution, climate change, and natural disasters. But despite these challenges and drawbacks, living in Italy can be an amazing experience for those who love its culture and lifestyle. Living in Italy can be rewarding, enriching, and fulfilling for those who are willing to adapt and embrace its diversity and beauty. So, what do you think? Would you like to live in Italy? How much do you think it would cost you to live there? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Learn Something New.